Dane County Sheriff's Deputy Rick Treadwell has died from COVID-19. The department says the 61-year-old contracted the virus while on duty, so his death is being treated as a line-of-duty death, the first COVID-related line-of-duty death in the state. Tehelil Mohedin joins us now with how the Sheriff's Office is remembering the fallen deputy.
Sheriff Dave Mahoney says Deputy Treadwell was part of the county's training team, as well as a recruiter, firearms instructor, and CPR instructor. But more than all that, he says Richard Treadwell was a man who committed his life to the service of others.
Rick was highly respected by his peers, highly respected by those in the community.
Following a weeks-long battle with COVID-19, Deputy Sheriff Richard Treadwell lost his life due to complications from the virus Saturday afternoon.
Not only was he a dedicated deputy sheriff, he was a committed husband and a very dedicated father. Many messages that I received today were from teachers at Wanakee High School, who talked of Rick's engagement with his kids at school.
After Treadwell's over 25 years of service, Sheriff Dave Mahoney says their priority is making sure his family is taken care of.
Many of our staff members who work in this area are with the family and reassuring them and working with them to make sure that their needs and their wishes are carried out.
As for the Sheriff's Office prevention procedures around the coronavirus, there are no plans to make changes.
We are doing everything that we can in accordance with the health department guidelines and the federal health guidelines. We've dedicated an entire team of staff that all they do is clean around the clock.
Mahoney says the best way to honor the fallen deputy is for all of us to do our part.
I wear a mask to protect my community, and I hope that the community wears a mask to protect me and those who are on the front lines, and that's what Rick believed in. First and foremost was service to our community before oneself.
Funeral arrangements have yet to be made for Treadwell. Sheriff Mahoney says they're still figuring out their plans to honor the deputy sheriff. He says whatever they do, they'll be sure to recognize how much Treadwell's service has meant to the community and his family.
Thank you so much to Halil. In a statement released in the last half hour, Wanakee Village President Chris Zellner said the town is mourning Treadwell's death. In a statement, Zellner wrote, in part, Rick's life has been taken far too early. This terrible loss is one of many from COVID-19 and another example of why we need to be vigilant in keeping our population safe and educated about this virus.